It's me, Mario. No, actually, it's it's Steve. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, Mega Man Energy Tank, Mario Power Up Drink, some Donkey Kong Jungle Juice. I've always wondered what that stuff tastes like that's in there. You know, I don't know. Obviously, I never opened it, never drank it, so I couldn't say. But something tells me it doesn't taste too good. I can't admit to being curious though. There's Oscar for you. Hey, buddy. Thinks he's gonna get more food. So I don't know what that just was. That was kind of weird. Let me set you down in your normal place here. There you go. You know, just more weird little strange things for me. Hey, everybody. Yeah. I guess what I'm thinking about right now is, and what I'll probably talk about right now is I've talked about this topic before about the whole feeling normal thing, feeling abnormal. I guess we're probably going to talk about that again because that's really the only thing I got on my mind right about now. And again, don't anyone think that this is just another, Steve wallowing video. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. That pretty much in everyday life, I just feel like I don't fit in. I don't feel like I fit in with the rest of the crowd, so to speak. It really doesn't matter who I'm around. I always feel like other people are better than me, or they're, more important than me. And it's usually because, I see their characteristics and I see how, they act or behave, and that's not how I act or behave, so I feel like I'm the weird one, And it's everyone, it really is everybody. Now I can even break it down and say that as far as women go, I've obviously never been comfortable around them. I've never been able to, and it's not even about, anything about like wanting to get with them or anything. It's sometimes just in general I feel intimidated by them. I feel like I don't measure up to like their standards of what a man is, I feel like I'm always like the friend, it seems like that's what they usually want from me, if anything at all. Typically they don't want anything to do with me, they don't want anything from me, but if they want anything, it's usually, they view me as a friend. And then usually not even that after a while, because I've always said that I feel that the more people get to know about me, or the more that they learn about me, the less they like, Train. Happens every time, every time I try to do one of these, there's a train in the background. So yeah, I admit that I can't figure women out. I don't really know what it is that they want or what they're looking for. It always seems to be the opposite of what I guess a lot of people can relate to this. It always seems like it's the opposite of what I think. The opposite is what they really want. So I just never really fit in with them. I never can relate to them too well. I have trouble with that. I think more importantly, on the opposite end of the spectrum would be is that I don't feel comfortable around other guys. I feel like I'm not a part of that group. I feel like it's a separate group from me, There's just a lot of ways that I feel that I differ from other men. A lot of ways. And it just makes me feel very inferior and like I don't, belong among them. It's very awkward, trying to, have any kind of conversation or I don't have any male friends. I don't have many friends, period, but I don't have male friends just because I can't relate to them. I can't talk to them on the same level because their minds are elsewhere. Um, I can break it down. I mean, sports. I hate sports. I'll be honest. I, I mean, growing up, I went to some baseball games. Never really liked it. I've been to some like hockey games in my adulthood. Could care less. Didn't really want to go. I don't get it. I know nothing about sports. I don't like watching sports. I think it's, and I'm not knocking anybody who does, believe me, but I find them boring. Pretty much every sport, it breaks down to a bunch of people throwing a ball around. That's all it is. It's boring to me. It's pointless to me. It doesn't make any sense. Don't get me started on what athletes make. I think it's outrageous that people are earning like millions of dollars simply for throwing a ball around. You know, maybe my dislike for sports goes back to high school, probably. You know, I definitely was the kid that was always picked last. Actually, I was never picked last. I wouldn't be picked at all. You know, it would be, you know, the two teams were like, you know, picking kids, you know, you pick one, and it would get down to me and one other kid, and that kid would get picked. So therefore, I must, being last, I guess I go to the other team. But no, they would like disperse, and I'd be left standing there, you know. And I would basically have to like go to each team and like beg them almost to be on their team, and the coach or the gym teacher, whoever, would be like, you know, Steve, come on, what team are you on? And I would just shrug and say, I don't know. I mean, neither one of them want me. Wow, this is going to turn into a miserable, bleak video, isn't it? But you know, but it's honest, you know. So I don't know if that's where my dislike for sports comes from, but I just don't see the point in them. I don't find them entertaining. I can't imagine sitting there watching. What I always hate too is that it's never, it's like a lie, because with the time, you know, there'll be like, you know, 5 minutes left on the clock, and I'll be like, oh, thank God, there's only 5 minutes left. But no, that 5 minutes, they keep stopping the clock. The clock keeps getting stopped, and that 5 minutes drags out for like an hour. It's excruciatingly boring to me, and I can't watch them. I can't deal with sports. I don't like them. There, I said it. What else? Cars. I'll tell you about cars. They're meant to get you from point A to point B. I know nothing about them. I don't care to know anything about them. I don't know anything about cars. I'm not very handy. I mean, I've fixed a few things in my day, but I'm not a very handy guy. I'm not Mr. Fix-It. I'm not the guy who's tinkering in the garage on weekends or whatever, because, I mean, I just have no interest in it. Hunting, it's hunting season. Oh, yay. You know, everyone gets to go out and, you know, kill Bambi's mom. You know, good for you. It's supposed to be like this badge of manhood or something to go out and with a gun and kill an animal. I think it's barbaric. I think it's cruel. And I think it's just ridiculously inhumane. And I don't know what gives anyone the right to think that they have the right as a superior species to take the life of another. I don't get it. And I know that I'm probably like pissing off a lot of people right now who are watching this, and that's not my intent. It's not my intent at all, but I'm just being honest. I've got a huge problem with hunting and guns in general. Guns are designed to kill. That's what they're made for. You know? I get very uncomfortable around them. I mean, not that I'm around them a lot, but just the thought of them makes me very uncomfortable. And hunting to me is just, it's just cruel as far as I'm concerned. So, you know, there goes that. You know, there's another thing I can't do to bond, you know, with my fellow men, you know. Oh, here's the biggest one probably, now that I think about it. Sex. I think that this world is so, and particularly where men are concerned, are so obsessed with sex that it's insane to me. I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. And again, it's something that makes me feel very abnormal, in that just because I'm a man, I'm supposed to walk around thinking about sex 24 hours a day. I'm supposed to be like led around by my dick, and I'm not. And it goes so far beyond that. I'm not going to say that I have, you know, no sex drive, but I have a very low one. It's very low, abnormally so as far as I'm concerned. When I look around at the rest of the world, and this world is just consumed with sex, and I don't get it. I just don't care about it. I don't, you know, I've pretty much resolved myself to the fact that I probably never will have it again, but even if I did, it's just, I don't know, it's like a moment's worth of pleasure. Whoopee. You know, there's lots of things in life that can provide, you know, not in the same aspect obviously, but of this fleeting, brief moment of pleasure, but then it's gone, it's over, and who cares, ultimately. I just don't get it, and I just don't care about it. But I feel like I should. I feel that as a man I should. I'm supposed to. That's all we care about, right? Well, it's not. Not for me, anyway. What am I doing right now? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I guess what I'm just trying to say is there's just all these different aspects. I mean, when I look at any possible aspect where I might be able to connect with another person, it doesn't work. It fails somehow because I don't fit into the mold. I don't fit into the stereotype. I don't, you know, I'm not a lemming that just follows the crowd. But I guess there's that part of me that wants to. You know, I've done my share of acting over the years and trying to be something I'm not, and there's more. There's things that I haven't talked about on here that I'm still not ready to do. I keep saying this, I know, but there's things that I've been through in my life that I don't know. Just there's things that have happened that can't help but change who you are. Not that I feel like I'm different afterwards than I was before, but I don't know. I'm getting really vague right now, so I don't want to do that, so I'm going to just shut up, basically, about that anyway. Although now that I've said that, I don't really have anything else to talk about, so other than it's Halloween, which, as I said on the video the other day, it really doesn't mean anything to me. It's just another day, really. I don't really consider it a holiday at all. Everything else is alright with me. I'm getting by, I'm surviving, like I always do. The days just kind of blend together, you know, they're kind of all the same. But, well, I think I just bummed myself out. You know, God, wasn't supposed to do that with this. Anyway, I guess I'll leave it at that. I'm going to say once again, I'm probably not going to upload this, but I will. I always do, right? Because it's honest. You know, if nothing else, if you can say whatever you want about me, but at least you can say that I'm honest. Coming up next for video games, it's most likely, hey Oscar, he makes an appearance. it's probably going to be Mega Man 4. Mega Man games for me are really easy to do, especially, you know, not just playing them, but as far as the whole uploading thing, and they're short parts, and you know, it'll probably be that. I know I should do Castlevania 3, but I'm probably going to push that off for now. So coming up next will be Mega Man 4. I can almost guarantee it. If it's anything else, well then, you know, it'll be a surprise, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. So anyone who's been watching, thank you. I've got a couple subscribers, and I want to acknowledge them too, and say thank you. I know that I don't subscribe back, and I don't accept. I've gotten some friend requests. I find it kind of weird to accept a friend request from somebody that I've never even spoken to. You know, it's like somebody, and I'm not knocking anybody who does that, but be like, oh hey, let's be friends. Well, I don't know you. You know, I mean, I think in our current day and age, it's really easy to use the word friend. I mean, Facebook and all, you know, these are your friends. Well, are they really? Are they really your friends? Because, you know, I don't believe I've ever spoken to you, but I mean, it's good. It's an extension of, you know, it's somebody reaching out and saying, hey, you know, I assume that I've watched your videos, and you know, I like them, and I'm extending an offer of friendship, and I shouldn't knock it. You know, I should accept it for what it is, you know. And so to everyone who has, I do appreciate it. It's an acknowledgement, and I thank you for that. And please don't take the fact that I'm not reciprocating and subscribing. Don't put your tail in my ashtray, dude. Wow. Anyway, you know, please don't take that as like a slight, or that I'm being like snobby or something. I just I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, and there's a lot of people out there doing some good stuff, but I never subscribe to them, and I never comment, and I don't know why. I guess it's just another extension of my insecurities and social awkwardness, even on the internet, you know. I mean, just that the fact that if I didn't view this as just me sitting here talking to myself, you know, I mean, it doesn't set in that pretty much anyone in the world could watch this. You know, that fact doesn't really ever sink into my head. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this either. So, again, thank you if you have subscribed, and I've got like 6 or 7 or so. But I think like 3 of them are like banned accounts now. So, but I can't get them off my little thing that says my subscribers, but their accounts have been like banned, and I can't get rid of them. So I've got like maybe 4. Thank you. I mean, it does mean something to me, and I do appreciate it. And don't think that I haven't noticed. You know, I always check out your channel too, and I have. And just because I haven't commented or accepted a friend request or subscribed back to you, it doesn't mean that I haven't taken a look at your videos too, because I have. So thank you, and yeah, any support at all is appreciated. So that's it. That's all I got. From me and Oscar, everyone take it easy. Have a good day. Peace. And I will see you for most likely Mega Man 4. And we'll talk some more then, okay? Alright. Adios.